Did you ever suffer from imposter syndrome at any time? Feeling like you don't deserve to be on stage or feeling like you're not good enough, things like that. Did you
Oh,
ever cope with that?
oh, absolutely. Oh my God. Lived with it all my life. Like, never played the cello fast enough. Learnt from a violin teacher, went down to a private girls' school where everybody could play faster and wilder. Not could never really play an orchestra, but had my own style. I mean, really, the charlatan, feeling like you're a charlatan is another way of saying that people say it. Lived with me my whole life, and I'm a woman, and I'm Australian, so there's whole bunches of absolutely useless, wasteful self-deprecation. But yeah, absolutely, I felt like "Well, how did I get here? Well, why did they choose me?" You don't really know who you are. One minute you're being criticized and, nobody really says you're good, and then the next minute you're over in America being paid very well, and you've got this incredible costume on, and, it's all very confusing. Yeah.
So, but you just went on stage. You performed regardless, right? I mean, it's something that you live with. It follows you. It's like a shadow that just follows you everywhere, and you just overcome it. Is that what happens?
I think I'm bolder than the way I describe myself, and I think that you do have to be bold. You have to. There are moments where you go, "What am I doing here?" But you just write. You get kind of, from being a young child, just going out and playing in a Stedfords and being absolutely shit scared. But then you go out and then something is released, and my mother would say, "We never heard you sing like that until you were out on the stage." And there is some truth, I can say it personally, to arriving on a stage, and it's like you just have to pull on everything you have. And it's so expansive, it's so liberating, and audiences are so generous. They're not like the people around the room. You'll never get that liberating freedom from just a bunch of people kind of going, "Okay, I think that's good." Y You go out and you give it your all. But yeah, arriving out on a stage and, yeah, what I was trying to say is that there's a boldness to play with musicians, to cross countries, to play in different musical styles. You have to wing it, and you have to kind of, you know, there are times when it doesn't work and you really aren't prepared and you really don't have the chops. And then, if it interests you, you're going to work on it and you'll come back and try a bit harder, um, not but anything. That's it. Uh, you just say yes to what you're passionate about, and I really feel I really, really believe in that. I think I said yes to a lot of things. I was very happy to say yes, and it really served me well because boy, did people say yes back to me. They really did. I found incredible supporters, people who just said, "I think you'd be great in this," and we want you to play Prospera, the queen of the island." You've been I've been playing downstairs at car in the shadows. It's like,